Pribula has yet to throw. Stretching the field. He's got a man. Complete. End zone. Speedy. Marquise Johnson. That's a memorable first for Beau Pribula. See the tight ends. Two involved in the pass game. Pribula nowhere to go. Dancing. Pump fake. He's got a clearing. Pribula. The wheels. Beau knows. Touchdowns. Manning the motion man. Pribula throwing back across the body to the end zone. And he's got Brett Norfleet.
His quarterback.
The pitch to Hardy. Hardy has his first touchdown here in Como. And giddy up. And we know Lord Sizzler.
I think the high safety comes up for him.
Pribula keeps it. Everyone went for Hardy. And Beau Pribula caps the 99-yard Wolverines. Here's Zollers, who had his first completion, now has his second. Into the flat, turning the corner. And Drew James finding the end zone. It's going to be Davis on the ground. He pile drives ahead. And Marquise Davis with his first touchdown.
Georgia Tech's out. I love LSU. I love Florida. I like A&M as the roster. Oklahoma as the roster. And then South Carolina.
Oh, picked off into the midst. Dante McClellan scooting the other way. Got him at the quarterback. Dante McClellan with the pick six.
Who has not seen the ball yet. It's a run for Arnold. Oh, he bided his time, and he is in the end zone. What patience from Jackson Arnold for an Auburn touchdown.
The amount of plays that are on the field is starting to get to him.
Into the red zone, Auburn very quickly down to the one and in. Alston stages a tractor pull for a Tiger touchdown.
Which has been so far, they're just beating them at the point of attack.
Once again, it is a touchdown for Jeremiah Cobb, going low to score for Auburn.
Caden Knighton is a soccer fan.
Big football guy.
Big
two ways.
Guy.
Pleasant on the return. Rashawn Pleasant, breakaway speed. He scored twice on kicks before he got to Auburn, and he's got one for the Tigers tonight. 98 yards. Down and one. Singleton in motion. Straight up the middle, Arnold is gone. Farewell. Jackson Arnold, touchdown.
Arch Manning guns it. Touchdown, Texas! Livingstone. And the Longhorns are on the board. 32 yards. Chemistry with look for him to be a factor today.
Lewis powers his way into the end zone for a Vols touchdown. Angeli, play action. Lost the football. It is scooped. And it'll be a house call touchdown for Colton Hood. As always, up-tempo, play action. Aguilar, he wants it all. In stride, he's got Stanley. Touchdown! What an answer by the Vols. And a chance for Bishop to polish it off, and he does. Tennessee touchdown, as this one will absolutely... Aguilar out of the pocket. Floats one end zone. Touchdown. Leaking out of the backfield was Star Thomas. And the running back has his first Tennessee touchdown reception. Play action instead. Aguilar floats one into the end zone. Wide open Miles Kitzelman for the tight end touchdown.
Stand out the Sunshine Scooter. sails off to the sunset in retirement. Shapen, gonna take a shot. Traore has it, and just like that, the Bulldogs.
Williams in motion. Bothwell to the edge, and he's in for the touchdown. He led the Sun Belt in that category a year ago as a freshman at South Alabama, and Bothwell on the goal line. Let's see. Back to the well one more time. There it is. And a touchdown for Mississippi State. And he's got something to say afterwards. Second and goal. Booth says it's my turn. Into the end zone. He rumbles in for 6.
I love the fact that you're bringing in depth, bringing in
And Calzada barely breaks the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. He barely beat the play clock, but he puts Kentucky on the scoreboard first. McGowan around the corner. Touchdown.
Between Casey Concepcion and Kevin Coleman Jr. as well.
Yeah, great list there. Dowdell, watch out. Trying to hit the home run ball. Dante, goodbye.
Personnel here, and this is Dwight Phillips Jr. with the first touchdown, Dogs. The Dogs. Stockton pulls it, and he's got a first down and more. Touchdown, Gunnar Stockton. Lucky. On the right side of the formation, Stockton pulls it again. Stockton into the end zone for the second time on the ground. He's back in. Stockton fakes the swing and now does go to Zachariah Branch. Turns the corner. Branch up to the races. Gone for 6 from 47 yards out. Welcome to Athens. Stockton to throw. Surveys back in the end zone. He's got London Humphreys for a touchdown. I feel like he's got a bright future. Back to the air. Puglisi down the sideline. Touchdown. From 23 yards out, Elias Williams, the freshman tight end.
turning the corner into the end zone is Cuevas for the first Alabama touchdown of the season. Leading yards for Bernard. He pulls it. He gets it to Scott. Scott on his feet. Scott trying to get to the pylon, and he does. Rico Scott. Karate kids it.
Receivers to the wide side, two to the near side. Green underneath, pass caught there. C.J. Brown breaks a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. 16-yard strike. And the Hogs on the board first. Wide open, pass caught. Touchdown, Raylan Sharp. 35 yards. They'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown. Jaylen Brown. His first touchdown grab as an Arkansas Razorback. Green looking, flushed out of that pocket. Dalen throws to the end zone, touchdown, and he does connect with Omega Blake. Something's brewing between Taylen Green and Omega Blake.
All these players, they have a lot of them.
Pressure comes. Taylen Green throws, and it's caught. C.J. Brown, touchdown, Arkansas. Green to the end zone, caught, touchdown Arkansas. Andreas Poska. From the all season, lost some of that young weight. He gets walloped as he lets the pass go to Washington, and Washington will score. And KJ Jackson sprints to the end zone to jump.
A year ago. Second and goal from the 7. Mateer going to keep it. Trying to get to the outside. Mateer inside the 5. Mateer into the end zone for his first touchdown as a Sooner. Knocking on the door of the red zone. Back to the air. How about a touchdown, Deion Burks? Which they get into the end zone. Inside a minute until the half. Blaylock. Blaylock into the end zone. Touchdown OU.
Only 3 road games, true road games in conference.
Mateer lets it fly across the middle. Caught into the end zone. Keontez Lewis. Touchdown Sooners. And 8 from the 20. Mateer with time fires toward the end zone. He's got a wide open receiver. Keontez Lewis with his second touchdown catch of the game.
Around this league, you got some heavy bodies on the right side of that line. Look at Barnett. Easy straight into the end zone for the first score of the year. It's a touchdown for the Commodores. Charleston Southern trying to bring some heat. Flick it over the middle. It's caught. Sherrill breaks free. Touchdown. Knocking on the door again. Pavia, pitch it out. Newberry walks it in, an easy score.
Don't overturn that, but he was able to turn his body.
3:15 to go in the half. Pavia to the end zone. It's caught. Alexander with an athletic highlight catch for the touchdown. The third now, and especially if Vandy was able to punch it in. First and goal, that was an easy one. M.K. Young walks in for his first touchdown as a Commodore.
Analytics say one thing, and I'll go to my grave just saying sometimes you got to play smart ball instead of analytic ball.
Oh, there's a big opening here for Jemizel Lassiter. Did he get there? Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Former NC State wideout, waiting at the 15, comes up to the 20. He doesn't need much space. Concepcion across midfield, down the sideline, gets a block, one man to beat, and a house call, and the Aggies have their first touchdown of the season. That's how you introduce yourself to a new fan base. Screen pass, Craver. The Mississippi State transfer in for the score. Long time. Reed to Concepcion. And he hears the highway call. His second touchdown. Will you swing? Reed keeps, pitches to his tight end. Low throw. It's caught by Craver. Down the sideline. Touchdown Aggies. Speed option. Smith powers into the end zone for 6 more. Put that quarterbacks in there. It's Howell who keeps it this time, and he fumbled it. And the Gators have it. It's a scoop and score. Bryce Thornton, touchdown. Anchored by the center, Jake Slaughter. Trying to run right behind him. Baugh breaks the tackle and scores. He's set for Lagway. Surveys, throws, back to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Trey Wilson. Hardline, first and goal for Florida. Play action, Lagway throws.
Hansen for a Gators touchdown.
Sturdivant in the slot down the bottom.
Looking that way, throwing that way. Touchdown! 3 passing touchdowns in a row for Lagway. Sturdivant, his first in a Gators uniform. Jones on a 2nd and goal. Floats it to the back of the end zone. It's caught! Tony Livingston. And it's enough. Sitting on his lap. They're going to let Jones throw for a touchdown instead of run out the clock. Spierto gives the chomp as Florida.
Durham dives into the end zone for a touchdown. And LSU, an impressive march. Nussmeier gets the rhythm going down there.
6-7.
He's looking that way, lobs it for the end zone. Jump ball, easy pitch and catch. Good call, coach. I had a feeling he was going to make an impact in the 4th quarter. He waited a long time to make a play.
Simmons pulls it back, delivers over the middle. Daquan Wright takes it to the house. Welcome to the SEC, Austin Simmons. And it's Lacey again. He's met, spins free, and he splashes into the end zone. What a run by Lacey. First half, Simmons hands it off, and Lacey reaches for the stripe. He's in. Another touchdown for Kewan Lacey.
Leader at each one, I think, is very valuable for college football from a quarterback's perspective.
Here's an open run by Kewan Lacey, and Lacey's looking for his 3rd of the night. 42-yard run for Kewan Lacey. It's a 3-touchdown night for them now. Simmons with Lacey. Goes play action, swings it out. And to the pylon, it's Caleb Odom. Touchdown, Ole Miss. All time. Under Lane Kiffin. And that's a strike. And that's 6. Trey Wallace from Austin Simmons. Person? No. I think that adds to some of the fun. Crossing route in the mesh will end up in a touchdown on a 13-yard strike. 42 and 69 in before the game came to a close. And Diggs powers his way in. Touchdown, Logan Diggs.
Why this team shouldn't be more efficient. Quarterback run with 2 tight ends. Having paved the way for Lenora Sellers. Bulldozer. End zone. Touchdown. Beamer's lineage on special teams. Playing and coaching for his dad. This is a really good kick, though. Swain on the return. Gets free. Swain to midfield. Breaks a tackle.